Hey everyone, this is Chris from IronPonyLife. I just want to let everybody know about this podcast. It's a little shorter than normal. You might like that. But Tracy got a brand new camera, and we had a couple issues with that. Basically, he forgot to get the dummy battery, which I've asked him to get for like the last 3 days before this podcast. But you know how he is. He always waits to the last minute, just like my wife. I hate to say it. My wife does the same thing. But anyway... Tracy's camera overheated the first time, and then right at the very end, I actually was going to go to segment number 3, and his battery went dead. So hopefully you like, subscribe, and hit that alert button, and thank you for watching. Enjoy this episode, podcast number 14. See you next week. We're still recording.
I know, I see that.
Hi everyone, this is Chris from IronPonyLife, and this is
Tracy
from
IronPonyLife.
Buckaloo! Look at that camera, bro.
Let's not get too excited, dude.
I'm excited. I mean, look at this, man. I can actually see the wrinkles on your forehead. It's great.
All right, I know. A little, no hair.
All right, Tracy, what's going on, man?
Not much, man. What are you doing?
I'm doing great. I miss you.
No, stop.
Yeah, man. All them rides we do together and shit.
Yeah, well, we haven't done any for a few weeks.
I know, man. I mean, riding around the freaking town.
Yeah.
You know, getting into some, potholes and shit.
They're everywhere.
In Florence, yeah. In Florence,
That's
Kentucky.
not hard to do.
You pay a lot of taxes, but you don't get no satisfaction.
I don't know. They've been repaving a lot of roads around here, though.
Oh, yeah?
Lately.
Yeah, that's
I
probably
give them credit.
everybody on the council road. You know, it's not your road. It's the one next door. They actually...
You got problems, man. You got problems.
I'm trying to have as many problems as I possibly can because I can't solve them all.
Well, that's valid.
That's my excuse. I'm sorry, man. I can't solve them. I'm trying.
You can't.
And you just keep creating more, and I can't solve the first one.
How am I creating more? What I
No, not you. I'm just talking about anybody. You know.
Oh, general.
In general,
See, that's where your problems come in. Yeah.
Yeah. Anytime I meet somebody,
you got a problem.
It's always a problem. It's like, hey, can you do this for me? Hey, can you make this happen? Can you? And be like, damn, am I at work? I mean, it's just Jesus. I mean, I get.
Are you a resolution guy or are you a walk away from it guy?
I'm the guy that looks at you kind of like.
What's the problem?
I'm leaving, bro. That's your problem. You've been working what 30 years and you haven't figured out how to fix this?
How to walk away?
Walk away. Yeah. But anyway, you recently purchased a lovely moped, Honda.
No,
right?
It's not a moped.
What?
Exactly. It's a Honda, but it's not a moped.
Oh my gosh, you're kidding me.
So
tell me a little about it. Tell me a little about it.
I ended up buying the SCL 500. It came out actually last year. But I bought the 24 model. No change in it. But I thought what we'd talk about today is talking about, purchasing a motorcycle, what it's like to purchase a motorcycle. Mm-hmm. Maybe picking out your first motorcycle, what's good for you, what's not. Maybe it's all opinionated, to be honest. And then also, budget. What kind of budget do you have? What makes sense? Do you buy it on impulse? I think you talked to, was it the Harley dealership? And they said you'd be surprised at how many guys come in here and buy these $30,000 Harleys. They get them home and they got to bring them right back because they can't ride them. Didn't you talk about that?
I don't know. It might have been a different.
Did the sales guy tell you that?
No, that might have been a different person. You talked to a lot of people. You're in the.
I think it was you.
You're in the motorcycle scene a lot.
Okay, I am in the motorcycle scene. That's true. But anyway,
but people do buy motorcycles, and because
right?
Because they're in the like 57 years old range or 51.
And they want
51 year old.
Bike.
And they're having a midlife crisis, and they go to a Harley Davidson dealership, mm-hmm. and they'll tell them that, hey man, I used to ride motorcycles all the time, man. And
that sounds like you.
And they'd be like, oh yeah, you have, yeah, back in 1980, and I had a little Honda, little mid, what do you call that? Mid controls, And I loved it. I go around town all the time, and it was great. And it's like, oh, well, what is, you can ride now, right? Yeah, I can. You want to do a test drive? Oh, yeah, I'll do a test drive. Okay, let's go get the paperwork done. Okay, so they'll be putting the paperwork up, all that kind of stuff. And he said, well, can you give me your Can you give me your motorcycle license? What's that? What are you talking about? I just want to buy a bike. I don't want to get my driver's license. What are you talking about?
I just want to ride this thing. I don't want to go through all that.
Sorry, sir. You got to have a motor. I've never had a motorcycle license. You mean I have to have a motorcycle license to test ride this?
Yeah.
You're crazy.
Or go ahead and pay half the money down and you can have it.
Yeah, exactly.
But anyway, I thought we'd talk about, the experience of buying one, picking one out. What's right for new riders, what's right for the people out there that pick a motorcycle out. And my opinion doesn't matter. It's up to you totally. You're the one that's got the wallet and going to, fork the money out for the bike. But just, from my buying experience, I've learned a lot with doing it. And I can tell you, making those decisions you really got to think those things through.
So what would you call a person, Tracy, that walks into a showroom and they're there just they own 3 bikes already, and they walk in.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, they walk into the showroom and over the corner there's 2 bikes. They're both exactly the same. They're 2024 Honda, whatever they are. And you hear this little noise go, oh!
That was pretty quiet. What was that noise?
Oh! Like that. And I'm the salesman, and I'll come up here. Excuse me, sir, but it seems like you're really looking at that motorcycle. Do you want to test ride that sucker?
And the answer is yes.
Yes, you do. Okay. Do you know anything about this bike, this Honda?
Well, typically I do, yes.
Okay.
I research them.
Well, tell me what the model number is, sir. Is you so good at this?
I just told you the SCL 500.
The SCL 500. Or SCL or SEL?
It has a S as in S.
Okay.
CL.
Do you know how much this bike costs?
$6,799.
All right. Well, we do have some kind of, transportation fees and stuff like that. So actually, it's like
now you're looking at $7,800.
Yeah, $7,000. Do you have a trade?
Yes.
Do you have a down payment?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have good credit? Do you think you have good credit?
Yes.
Okay. Give me your Social Security number.
No. Good try, though.
Well, let's go over to the table. Let's talk about this because I don't think you even ride it. I think you know how to ride this. All the information you gave me right now, you know all about these motorcycles. You don't even have to sit on it. Let's go over to the table right now and let's get some paperwork filled out. Is that okay?
No.
Why not?
Because I haven't ridden the motorcycle yet.
You don't.
I haven't even put a leg over it yet.
How many motorcycles have you owned, Tracy?
Oh, wait. Now you're talking to me with the... Oh, okay. I've owned like 13 now.
Well, okay, so 13 bikes. So you don't know what a motorcycle feels like between your legs? Come on, let's go over to the table and sign some paperwork. We got to make sure you're able to buy this bike before I let you sit on it.
Well, wait a minute. Why don't you tell me what you're going to give me for my trade first?
Well, okay. So what kind? Well, let's fill out some paperwork first, and then I'll tell you.
I don't fill out paperwork until I see some numbers.
Are you sure?
See some information. Yeah.
Listen. Okay. I need to know that you're going to be a serious buyer here, sir. I need you to fill out some paperwork. Okay. So your first name is what? Tracy. And your last name is.
I don't give that out.
I don't think you're serious. We're trying to sell a motorcycle here.
So first of all, most of these dealers around here know me quite well, so they're gonna know that I'm serious about buying a bike. That part we can't fake that.
Hey, you know what the first thing they see? I mean, I'm sorry. You know what the first thing they do when they see Tracy come into the motorcycle?
Oh shit, he's coming to buy another bike.
Yeah. No, they're going like this. Hey, Mr. Owner, Tracy Bucklew's here. You're going to have lunch tomorrow.
Yeah, this is true. you can make your house payment this month. He's going to buy a bike.
As a matter of fact, you can get that Lamborghini. This is like the fourth one he's bought this with.
Yeah. No.
But anyway, so get serious on this. So what happened? What made you buy this bike?
For me, or buying this bike?
Mm-hmm.
Well, first of all, we had the Navi that was pretty much useless to me because I'm not going to ride the Navi that I bought for my wife.
And how tall are you?
Doesn't matter how tall I am.
I think you're 5'2", right?
No.
5'6"?
9.
5'9". Damn, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm 6'3". You just look kind of short to me. Sorry.
Well, you are 4 or 5 inches taller. Yes.
So let me ask you a question: is a Navi as wide as it is tall between your legs when it's laying
30
down?
Inch. It has a 30-inch seat height. Yeah.
I'm talking about when it's laying down. Is it the same height?
When it's laying down?
Yeah.
I don't know. I never laid it down. She did. That's on her, not me.
Oh my gosh! So so you traded that in. You said you want to get rid of it because you just couldn't.
It didn't serve me any purpose.
Yeah, I mean, because it was kind of dangerous, right?
Yeah, it did.
I mean, you'd be riding around the block.
So like for
kids
me,
would be chasing you, dogs would be chasing you. The dogs are probably bigger than the damn bike, right?
Well, honest to goodness, you can't even get it up to speed fast enough to get away from a dog. I mean, I full throttle it and I could barely get it to 45 miles an hour is about as maxed out as I could get it.
Wow.
It just wasn't enough for me to.
Yeah, it wasn't enough. He likes fast bikes, man. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I like bikes.
He likes laying down on bikes.
I don't lay down on bikes.
No, he's like.
Now, if I was going to lay down on a bike, it would be definitely not a Honda Navi.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. So where'd you buy this bike at? Let's give them some props because
Yeah. So
how many bikes have you bought from them too?
I think this is my 6th one I bought from them. I bought it from Collins Power Sports in Florence, Kentucky.
Okay. And
they're great. They did me a great deal on this bike, so I can't say anything bad about them at all. They're awesome. So they take good care of me.
So you bought how many bikes? You said 13 from them?
Well, I've had 13 or so bikes. Mm-hmm. But this is my 6th one, I think, from them.
So
I had a Honda. Go ahead.
Eventually, they're going to feel sorry for you, and they say, "We're going to give him a good deal once." Come on, boss.
They gave me a great deal.
I give this guy a good deal. I mean, we've got this guy every single time he's walked in the door, paying $2,000 more than what he should be.
So basically, I only paid basically just taxes and licensing fees and things like that. I didn't pay setup fees or anything for this bike.
Wow.
She cut all that out. Yeah, so she gave me a heck of a deal. But anyway, if I'm going to be riding bent over the way that you said, I think I'm going to be riding this instead of.
You're going to show me something here?
That.
Oh wow.
I'd be riding that if I was going to be riding bent over. And yes, I am a Honda fan. I do love Honda, by the way.
Yeah.
But anyway.
So I was watching some videos about Hondas, and one of them was about your motorcycle.
The SCL 500.
Mm-hmm. And what so this guy also went to like a Harley Davidson bike event, and Indians were there too, and he noticed one thing. Well, no, I'm sorry, he went to Daytona. Okay,
on the SCL.
No, he bought it. He bought the SEL or whatever it's called.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And he went down. He rented a motorcycle like a Harley Davidson, and he went down to Daytona, and he was talking about where he would go down to bike week and he walked down the aisles and there would be no Hondas there. There wouldn't be no Suzukis. There wasn't no Kawasaki's, and then it like finally dawned on him exactly why that happens. All right, and it makes perfect sense. So he goes back home and he looks at his bike and he goes to Honda.com or wherever it is, right? And he looks at accessories for his bike and you can't find none. I mean, there's very little accessories. So Harley Davidson Indian, you can buy, well, Indian is getting there, but Harley Davidson, you can buy 2,500 different, headlights. 25 different seats.
Now, hold up a minute. I'm going to stop you for a minute. Now, no, because I have the Harley Nightster and the amount of accessories for it are pretty limited.
Well, that's a new bike, though.
It's a new bike, so is the one I just bought from Honda. It's only been around a couple of years now. Not even a couple of years. It's been about a year and a half.
That bike you just bought, it's been around? I thought it was brand new.
It is brand new. It came out in 23. Okay. I bought the 24 model, but it's only been around a year. So I think that's an unfair thing to say because it takes a while to develop the aftermarket for bikes. Any bike. And it doesn't matter what brand it is.
Yeah, but I'm telling you right now, they got very little aftermarket parts for Hondas.
That is not true.
You don't. Okay.
You need to research that. That is not true.
All right. Okay.
For my bike, yes, but it's only been around a year and a half. Go look up a Honda Grom and tell me how many accessories are out there in the world.
That's not a motorcycle. That's a freaking
it's
moped.
a motorcycle. It counts.
Mm-hmm.
But go to a Honda Rebel. They're going to have a ton of aftermarket parts.
So
the Rebel's been around a while.
You never met my daughter, okay?
Mm-hmm.
They went to the Cavalcade Custom Car, whatever show in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Okay, Cavalcades.
Yeah.
All right. And they got this. They won this. Okay. And it's going to make you jealous.
Wait, who won this?
My daughter's boyfriend and them.
Okay.
They both signed up for this.
How long ago?
This year. Okay.
This year.
Mm-hmm.
2024?
Yes. And I don't know how this is going to, how we're going to watch this. Hopefully it's going to be good. We'll see.
Okay. I want to see this.
But this is going to be very, you're going to be very disappointed in yourself, bro.
Am I?
Yeah. Because we got the ultimate bike.
Oh, yeah. I just watched a video on this thing the other day. Bikes and Beards did a video on it.
I am going to do.
The box.
It's a suitcase bike.
Suitcase bike, yeah.
Yeah.
It's $1,000 from Honda.
So I'm going to turn this down also don't get no copyright anyway. But anyway, I'm going to go get that bike and I'm going to do a review on it, man.
No, you're not. Are you going to buy it for real?
No, we have it.
Who has it?
My daughter.
Oh, wait. This is what she wanted, Cavalcade Custom?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Dude, I want this thing. Let me have it after you're done with it.
No. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, they run about $1,000. The guy that does Bikes and Beards, Sean, is it Sean? And I don't know. He ended up doing a video on it, and he took it to an airport, and it wouldn't fit through the check-in, so they had to put it into luggage, and he was so mad because it didn't come out of the thing when. So he kept waiting and waiting and waiting, and all of a sudden the bike's standing on its side on a pole at the airport. Somebody just put it there instead of leaving it on the luggage rack or whatever. It's pretty funny. You need to watch that video. It's hilarious.
I will. But yeah, I got one. I'm gonna ride around with it, man. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna look like a huge. What do you call it? What's that guy? The animal in the woods. It's supposed to be big. What is it? What do they call it? Not a werewolf.
Sasquatch, like a Sasquatch or whatever.
Whatever. What's the real name for him?
What's the real name for a Sasquatch? Bigfoot.
Bigfoot. Yeah, I'm gonna look like Bigfoot on that bike.
There you go.
But they brought it here, and I was riding it up and down the street. It's got 2 speeds.
I think it tops out about what, 12 miles an hour, 15 miles an hour, 15. Yeah.
And it feels fast because it's a little cracker in between your legs.
You know what though? What do you think that's designed for? Because I was thinking it was designed for.
Oh shit! Your camera just overheated.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it says overheat shutdown. Intimate. Ding. So
dang it.
That's okay. How hot? You gotta turn the air conditioner on in your house.
Dude, yours was doing this last week. Remember when you put it on 4K?
Well, I didn't put it on 60. I just put it on 29. If you put it on too high a speed, it'll go crazy.
I put it on 29. What do I need to do?
Just put a fan on it. Do you have the window out?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's weird. Why is it overheating?
I don't know.
Is it over 30 minutes?
We're at 20 minutes right now.
Oh yeah, so it should have been. Well, I don't know if we were recording for 20 minutes. That's what the problem is.
Oh well, yeah, it's been on longer than that because we recorded. We were messing around for quite a long time.
Let me let's stop this recording real quick. Do another one here. All right, so we're back. Tracy's back in the house. He's as you can see, he's got a tropical paradise behind him, and the camera just couldn't handle it. Got a little hot and bothered. It's never looked at some handsome dude like you before. That's what happened. The camera just.
I doubt that any of that's true.
Yeah. So I've had 5 packages delivered to my house, and
today,
yeah, every one of them's been a different Amazon driver. It's like,
well,
fuck.
Somebody's got to do it.
He's like looking at the porch, man. Is this like a couple days this guy's having to pick his packages up at or something? It's like, Jesus. Like looking at it, it's like, holy cow, man. Somebody going to take these packages in or the neighbor going to take them?
I don't
I
know.
tell you,
I don't know.
it's not like that normal. It's not normal.
So this Honda suitcase thing that you got, dude, are you excited about checking that thing out?
It's beautiful.
So is it still in the box and everything?
No, we wrote it.
Oh, you've already. Oh,
Yeah.
So when you got it, it wasn't in the box.
No,
it was already assembled.
It came in a box, but we took it out of the box, and it was
the packaging's really sweet.
It was like dark, pitch black. Okay.
Oh, when you took it out.
Yeah. So we he's got all the packaging at his house. He just lives right down the road, and he brought it over so I can see it, and we wrote it. And up and back and down the hill. It's got a little headlight, got a little tail light and shit. But what it's made for is like commuting in cities. Okay, so like you go to work, but you go to a parking garage that's and your office is like 10 blocks away. You get on a little bike and bam, you're there in no time. Pack it up, put it in the corner of your desk. By your desk
or maybe for college kids that are going around campus or whatever. So
it's a pretty cool. I mean, it's $900, but I don't know how long it charges, but it's got 2 speeds. Goes about 15 miles per hour. So we're gonna do a little test on it, man. Have some fun. Yeah. I got the ramp. I built like a 10-foot tall ramp.
You're not.
Yeah,
you're not jumping.
And I got like a air mattress on the other side.
This isn't the what are those called? Those guys that do all this crazy stuff.
No, I'm doing it, man. I paid $900. Not just I'm gonna tear this son of a bitch up.
No, you got it for free.
Remember? I'm just kidding. It wasn't mine. It's not even mine.
Did they even make her pay taxes on it?
I don't know. They probably do,
sure
but I
did.
don't think they. Well, now they know.
$60.
Thanks. Now they're gonna be after my daughter. IRS knocking on the door. This is IRS. Is Kaylee Mitchell in your house?
We need tax money for that suitcase.
Yeah, we need it's 30% in the state of Kentucky or Indiana. We need $300.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, $300. Are you crazy? I gave that thing away. I gave it to Tracy Buckaloo. He lives over there in Kentucky.
Oh.
I know, but yeah. So you're done with the bike thing, so I can talk about my stuff.
Yeah, do your thing.
Do my thing. No, I'm just making sure because I didn't know that you were done talking about the dealership because we kind of got off track a little bit.
Well, we did get off track a little bit. I mean, I was going to talk a little bit more about making the decision on how to buy a bike and all that, but we could do it another time or something if you want.
No, I mean, so what would you be? What makes your decision?
So I guess what I wanted to talk about was like if you're new to motorcycling and you're new to buying a motorcycle, there's a lot of opinions out there. A lot of people think that if you're brand new, that you shouldn't even buy a brand new bike. You should buy a used bike. Just because, one, if you lay it down, you're not going to be as upset as if it's your brand new first owned motorcycle, I never went that route. I started out buying small bikes and worked my way up to where, I am now, more comfortable with them. But there's, there's a lot of different thought processes behind what it's like to buy a bike. And in my opinion, the first thing you should do is be comfortable with what you buy. Don't just go buy one because you want to have the newest, greatest, biggest, badass looking thing. Buy the motorcycle because it's makes sense for you, and it works for you.
Yep.
You've bought 3 different bikes already, right? You're on your 3rd bike.
Yeah.
And you've only been into it for, the last couple of years or whatever, right? What did you do? How did you start out?
How did I start out?
You bought a smaller bike.
I have this friend named Tracy. He's only a friend like, half the time.
Half the time. How the half time work?
The other half time I want to fucking kill him. Yeah.
Right. That's me.
So,
that sounds like
he's like, oh, let's go to Bowling Green and help me bring my bike back. So luckily I didn't buy a bike down there because I probably would have bought.
Probably about my 5th one. Well, they didn't have.
Yeah, they didn't have nothing down there. They had a couple.
They didn't have nothing down there.
So one day I was like, you know what? I'm gonna drive down to Lexington, Kentucky, and I stopped at the wrong place. I went to this super mall. It's got everything in the world. It's called what is it called now?
United.
It was Lexington something, right?
It was Lexington Motorsports, and now it's like United Motorsports or something like that.
And I walk in there, and you got a super mall. You got a little bit of everything.
I have a lot of inventory at that place.
And there was this salesman there, and he kind of locked the doors, and I couldn't get out. And I said, I gotta go home. Well, you gotta buy this motherfucking motorcycle for me.
He locked you in, kidnapped you.
It was like, you gotta buy this motorcycle. All right, you ain't going out here.
Now this is the Kawasaki Vulcan.
Yeah, the Kawasaki
right?
Vulcan, which was probably the worst purchase I've ever made. It's a good bike. It's a good bike, but my wife.
Well, it wasn't made for me.
The bike wasn't made for me. I still have it. Do you want to buy it? It's
I'll take it.
I'll sell it for $5,700. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, but if anybody wants it, just come and see me. But anyway, it's a brand new bike. It's got 1,000 miles on it. I was gonna let my wife ride it. She just likes mid controls. It does have mid controls, but it doesn't have the mid controls she wants.
It just isn't.
It doesn't right. She likes her ankles below her hips. And I said, well, go get a crotch rocket, or what do you call it?
Crotch rocket.
Yeah, you'll get one of them bikes. You might like that one. But anyway, she was born and raised with little, motorcycles like yours, like your style that you can't get out of. The SCE, whatever it is, 550s.
SCL. Get it right once. Put it in your memory bank. Write it down if you need a post.
I don't think I could ever get that one right. But she likes them bikes. She likes riding them around town. Go around the block, and go to work once in a while. That kind of bike. She likes that kind of bike. On the other hand, I like a cruiser. I like to go touring. So that bike wasn't good enough for me. So I went to Indian of Lexington, Kentucky. All right.
Man, that was the funnest adventure I've ever been.
And Tracy, the guy that half the time I don't like, he traveled down there and he spent a whole day.
It was great.
Having experienced this site. So I liked the bike. I'll tell you the truth, but it wasn't really the bike I wanted. I wanted to have the electronics.
No, you're talking about bike number 2, right?
Bike number
Second
2.
bike.
So it was an Indian
what?
Chief.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't a Dark Horse. It was just a regular Indian Chief, and it was a new model. Just came out. I think it was just like you bought. It's like 1 year old. Just came out. So I was looking at it and everything else, and this guy, I can't remember. His name was Mike. Yeah, his name was Mike.
Was it Mike?
And he just kept
heart attack
Mike, and he just kept pushing it. And I was like, I'm gonna go right down the road. Is like, and Tracy, he doesn't like walking, And I was like, Tracy, it's just Harley Davidson is right down the street,
dude. On that particular day, I enjoyed walking because I had to get out of there for a minute.
So we went down to Harley Davidson, and when I came back, the bike's outside, and he's ready for. It's got all gassed up and everything else. And yes, the motorcycle kind of died the first time. It did have recall on its fuel pump. So what do you expect? So I took it around a couple blocks, and I was like, wow, this bike's fast. This bike's really good. I like it. So I got it. It was actually a Chief Bobber, actually, because I like the handlebars way up.
It was a nice looking bike.
Yeah, it was a nice looking bike. I miss it.
Do you ever miss it?
Yeah, I miss it.
Yeah, I was going to say, do you miss it? Do you wish you hadn't gotten rid of it?
Yeah, I wish I would have got rid of the freaking Vulcan.
The Vulcan and just kept that one. Yeah, and had 2 Indians.
Yeah, that would have probably been the better deal of them.
The best scenario, yeah.
But I didn't, and so I was still wanting something, and I just couldn't figure out what it was. And I test drove a Harley Davidson, Road Glide, and then my wife said, get your bike that you want, man. Go to Indian and test drive that Challenger. So I go to Indian, and I said, yeah, can I test drive this motorcycle? And they said, yeah. I said, okay. So how far can I go? You can just go around the parking lot. I said wow.
Yeah, they don't let you take them off
unless they like you, and which really I think we probably could do it now, but
maybe.
But I said okay. So I went around and I was like, wow, this bike is nimble. This is responsive. I like it. This is this first time and this bike was huge, compared to what the Chief.
Yeah. About an 800-pound bike, isn't it? Something like that.
And I went in there and signed the deal and took it home with me. So at the end of the day,
now wait, go back and talk about the Harley test ride. I want to hear what happened on that test.
Well, So I went to High Stakes, and this guy was,
Yeah.
we were going to go take a test ride, and they actually let us go down on the interstate and stuff like that. But anyway, I said, well, let me go to the mall parking lot and do a couple laps and stuff like that. So I go around the mall parking lot, did a couple figure eights, come around the corner, and then I was going to stop because he stopped. He wasn't following me or anything, so he stopped. So I was going to stop next to him, and my boot got stuck on my shifter side, underneath the shifter, and I couldn't get it down. I mean, I couldn't get the freaking foot off. So the bike is going leaning, and it's leaning and leaning and leaning and leaning, and to the point where I am trying to stand up, and I'm holding his bike. And I'm looking over to the guy, and it's like, is this guy gonna get off his fucking bike and help me? I'm struggling here, boy. So he was hoping it was gonna drop. So he got about this far off the ground.
Yeah, because that would have been your bike then.
Yeah, and so $800. 800 pounds.
800 pounds.
And I was like, when you hear stories about people, trapped in a car or underneath a car, and some heroic
and
guy walks over there and just lifts that car up. And that's what I did. I was like, this is not going to happen today. And the guy goes, I've never seen that happen before.
I've never seen anybody lift a bike up from the ground like that.
I said, not today. Not today. It's not going to happen.
So you survived that test ride. You didn't drop the bike. You didn't have to buy the Harley. You got the engine.
Yeah, I got the engine, yes.
Now, and then here we are today. You got what, about 6,000 miles? You said put on the engine.
Yeah, about almost 6,000 miles. But here's what the issue was. Okay, at the beginning of the day, you learn how dealers are. You lose. Second time, you lose. Third time, you better not lose. And I didn't lose on this bike.
No more losing. No, there's no more losing at that point. I didn't think you lost on the second purchase. I think you did I think you worked them over, to be honest.
Oh yeah,
The guy, the Lexington and Indian, man, you put that guy through the ringer.
And he retired.
I would have too.
And he didn't retire because he made money off me.
I almost retired being your friend that
every
day.
month.
that was a heck of a day.
Says, every son of a bitch comes in this showroom and acts like this sucker. I'm not gonna quit. I just started selling bikes yesterday, and today I'm quitting.
So did you keep count on how many times that you walked outside the showroom, in and out?
Yeah,
keeping that guy waiting.
I know.
I bet you it was at least a dozen times you went in and out. You're like, I got to go make a phone call. I'll be back. Or I got to go eat lunch. I'll be back.
It was. I don't know.
You put that guy through a lot.
I don't know. I thought we became friends at the end, but he never called me, for his retirement party. So I was kind of disappointed.
Did he even do a follow up like, "Hey, how you liking the bike?" or anything like that?
All I know is I called back because I sold the bike to. And a lot of people don't know this. So I'm gonna tell you right now, folks. You want to save some money? This is how you do it. So when I got the Indian Challenger and I traded it in, the Chief, I had a tire plan for repairs. Okay. And that plan is about $1,000, okay, for like a year and a half, whatever it is, 2 years. Anyway, so you can't transfer that to your new motorcycle. They won't allow it, okay? But you can get a refund for the amount of months that you still have left. Prorated, yes. Right, prorated. So I got like $800 back for my tires. It took me 6 months, but yeah. Because the dealership, they were really, well, we got to get with the insurance company, and they got to send us a check. And it's like, why can't they just send the check to me? Because they probably got 1,000, and they gave me 800. That's what the problem is. Right. So you got to watch out for that. But at least I did get like almost 800.
Get a little bit of money back.
$800 back.
And you applied that to the Challenger?
No, right? I just bought some accessories. I bought me an air filter and stuff like that. I already had the bike. It took me 6 months. Oh. Yeah, 6 months.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it took me a long time.
Later down the road, to get that
money back, because that dealer just wasn't he wasn't buying it, I guess. He was like going to take his time, and hopefully I was going to forget about it. But I am persistent when it comes to money. How long did that deal take down there in Lexington, Kentucky?
Dude, we were there every bit of 7 to 8 hours.
Yeah, it was
long enough that we had lunch, and then we had to stop and have dinner on the way back. So we were there a while. Yeah, we were there quite a while.
Yeah, it was.
But it was a fun day, man. That was a fun day. I enjoyed it.
But now I got the bike. I'm waiting for the new Challenger to come out. I'm waiting for the redesign. I'm not saying there is one. I'm just saying that if they,
You're hoping.
I'm hoping they do.
redesign,
They're going to have to, because I mean Harley's knocking on their door now. So it took Harley a few years to figure it out, but.
I'm telling you, those new CVOs are just absolutely gorgeous, man. Holy
and
crap.
They're nice. And I'm in friend on Facebook, and I got a lot of Indian Challenger groups that I'm in, and every day there's somebody buying a new Challenger that used to have a Harley. So I just think Harley's days of being the king is changing. I mean, yes, they got a new bike out. It looks gorgeous. Okay. But I think a lot of people are just like, well, it's gorgeous and everything else, but you're still not giving me everything that you should. Indian's still giving me, inverted forks, mono shocks.
I don't know that Indian's going to take them out right now in that segment, but I definitely agree that they're going to put a hurting them on them with those Scouts that they just come out
the Scouts
with.
are unbelievable. They're flying off the shelf.
Blowing out of they're flying out. Yeah.
Northern Kentucky Indian, I think they got like 3 of them on order right now, or 5
they're all
on order.
I think they're all sold though.
Yeah, they're all sold. I mean, they're already customers. And when I was there this other day, another person just bought one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you don't even get to see them before they're gone. They're already gone.
Yeah. So yeah.
So I do think Indian's putting a hurting on Harley with that lineup there. I don't think that in the bigger segments that they're hitting them.
Well, there's two things that's hitting Harley right now. One is the Bidenomics. Okay.
The what?
We'll just keep that one time. And change or charge your battery. Your battery just died now.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Oh shit, this is great.
What the flying flute, man! So I guess it being plugged in USB, dude. I don't have it plugged.
You don't have it plugged in?
I do, but I don't have it plugged in power. I have it plugged into a USB port. That might have been stupid.
Oh shit, that's fucking funny. Well, try to plug it in, I guess. See what happens. But it was full battery and now it's dead. That's crazy. We might have to do this again tomorrow, but this is fun though. This is a funny one.
Hey folks, this is Tracy Buckaloo. I just wanted to tell you, I apologize for the camera issues tonight. Now, Chris told me to get the dummy battery a few days ago, and I just procrastinated, and I should have got it, and we would never have these issues. And I just want to thank Chris for being so nice to me tonight, because it could have been an issue where we didn't get any of the podcast done because the battery just wouldn't last long enough. And I also apologize for the camera overheating, because that was my fault too, because the temperature in the basement is around 89 degrees, and I should have known better, but you know how it is. My name is Tracy Buckaloo. I want you to please like, subscribe, and hit that notification. Thank you.
Hey everyone, this is Chris at IronPonyLife, and this is
Tracy.
Tracy. I can't even barely hear you. You got your mic down or something? You okay?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there. Get that mic close to you, man. Let's see that camera. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
I don't know. All right, we didn't do a good job. Let's do a good one here. Let's do another one.
All right. I'll stay closer this time.
Yeah. Get that mic a little closer. Get it right. Yeah, get right there. I mean, see my face, my hair right there. Oh yeah, don't be kissing the damn mic. I'm still recording, dumbass.
Stop recording you.
All right, here we go.
All right, this is IronPonyLife, and this is Chris, co-host, and this is the host, Mr. Tracy Buckaloo. Yeah! Woo!
This is my bloopers, man.
Holy crap.
Okay, we can do it again.
I see the pigment in my face changing as you do stuff.
This is my shorts. I'm doing some shorts, mother. And we'll
All
put the
right,
picture on top of each other, and then that's the way it's going to be.
Oh my Lord. All right, let's get it.
Hi, everyone. This is Chris from Iron Pony Life, and this is... Hello? Tracy. Man, I swear this guy's the best intro ever. Okay, Tracy. Do we need to do it again one more time?
Let's do it one more time.
One
man.
more time. Oh, my gosh.
My phone went off right at the same time.
Turn that damn thing on vibrate or something. Don't do that. You might get excited. All right, we'll try this one more time. Yeah, I'm going to put mine
Should
on.
be good now.
All right.